All right, I'll start up here. When you're playing at your best, what's the style we can expect from your team?
When we're at our best, we run, share the ball, and rebound. So I think that's pretty straightforward.
I would like to add to that. We defend, and that's the main focal point for us. We dictate and we disrupt.
Cool. For this next question,
While you're talking about defense, you know, the Zags the best three-point shooting team in the country, but also with some threats down low. What has been your focus defensively prepping for this?
Gonzaga is a very good team. We know we're going to have to bring our best game, and we're just going to stay focused in on the game plan, and we just trust that whatever the coaches' game plan they have for us, that we follow through with it. So,
as a reminder, please state your name and affiliation at the beginning of each question. For this next question, we'll go to Zoom. Michael Katz, you can ask your question.
Yeah, Michael Katz from the Daily Journal. You was talking a couple days ago about how you wanted this to be a business trip. Does this year's trip and everything feel different than it did last year?
Absolutely. I feel like this year we have a little more experience. We know what to expect, but it's always a business trip.
Hi, ladies. Janie McCauley from Associated Press. Nice to see you. What are sort of your first impressions of the venue and just Stanford? I don't know if either of you been on this campus before, and maybe any preliminary thoughts on Gonzaga and the kind of the power program they've been on the West Coast in their conference.
We haven't really had time to see the campus, but thoughts on Gonzaga is, like Myah said, they're a pretty good team, but we just focus on Ole Miss and Ole Miss basketball.
Just going off of what she's saying, they're a really established program. And like I said, we know we're going to have to bring our best game. But as long as we focus on the Ole Miss way, we defend, we share the ball, run, things like that, I just think that we put ourselves in a great position.
And Myah, Angel just spoke about experience. What maybe is the biggest growth for this group since March a year ago?
I would probably say leadership from everyone throughout the team. We all have our roles, and we all know what they are. But I think everyone on this team, including the staff, brings some type of leadership, some type of experience. So I think that's been really big for us.
Jim Allen, Spokesman Review, Spokane, Washington. For either player, can you talk about you talk about Gonzaga being an established program, and you guys have kind of come back. What's been that journey like as far as 2 years ago you didn't win a conference game, I believe, and now you guys are back-to-back NCAA teams. What's been the ingredient for that growth?
I feel like our leader, Coach O, but also just everybody buying into their role, knowing what the coaches ask for us and just not taking it for granted or belittling it, whatever it is, from 1 through 15. Everybody's role is important, so just buying into that.
And for me, being a transfer, I've always watched Coach Joe and Ole Miss from afar. I'm from Mississippi, so I've always been very familiar with the program at Ole Miss, and the things that Coach Joe have been able to do within the 5 years that she's been here has just been phenomenal. And that just goes to show the hard work that she puts in, her staff puts in, and the team as well. So I'm just very thankful to be a part of that this year.
As you know, the SEC is sending 7 teams to the tournament, and you guys finished third in what's considered one of the best conferences. How has that prepared you for this moment?
Yeah, I just feel like all the games that we've had in the SEC have been a battle. I feel like the talent that's in the SEC as well is just phenomenal. And I just think that each game we got a little better. We learned a lot of different things. And I guess kind of just seeing our weaknesses in some different spots and then just being able to grow from that just to be able to get ready for this moment now.
We'll go back to Zoom for this next question. Michael, you can ask your question.
Yeah, someone mentioned it a little bit earlier about how good of a three-point shooting team Gonzaga is. You guys defend the three as well as anybody in the country. I know you guys are in the top 10. Is it exciting to know that this is a strength-on-strength matchup?
Absolutely. I feel like y'all talked a lot about Gonzaga's three-point ability, but you could talk more about Ole Miss defense for sure.
Yep. Second what she said.
Who's someone not on the podium right now that we should look out for tomorrow in the game?
I got a couple I can name off rip. Madison Scott, Marquisha Davis, Reedy Bokwe. That's who I got off rip.
And just to add on to what she said, I think the list goes on. I know Coach Joe talks about us being a super team, and then just everybody, it could be anybody's night, which makes us that dangerous. So I just feel like as long as we come out, we play together, I just think that you should keep an eye on all of us. So that's just what it is.
Good call, good call.
And then maybe one follow-up on that. Who's the toughest player on your team to guard, and who's the toughest to beat when they're guarding you?
Angel Bucket Getter, so I'm sure y'all heard that. So she's definitely very hard to guard. And then Madison Scott, she was on SEC defensive team. Her athleticism, her length, things like that, and just how hard she works just makes it very hard on the offensive player. So you would say the same?
I did. I would. Well, Marquisha Davis a bucket.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to Zoom. Michael, do you have another question?
Oh, no, my hand's supposed to be down. I just forgot to put it down. Sorry.
All good. Any more questions for the student athletes?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Angel and Myah. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.